So Nintendo Switch 2 looks like it is going to be Xbox Series S level and a bit better than that. Is it enough? Now, as you guys will be seeing here with the article that I'm about to show you, Nintendo Switch 2 late launch is leaving people at Nvidia confused. Node shrink could boost performance to 4.5 teraflops. So the Nintendo Switch 2 was supposed to be released in 2023. While it is not yet known why the system still hasn't been released, because of the fact in 2023, and this is just my speculation, guys, the system was still selling very well, so there probably to them wasn't really a need to release a new system at that point. There's the chance that this delay from the projected release window may have led to some changes to the system design that could impact its performance slightly. Now let's go over here. TSMC, basically improve its nodes since then and is charging less for them, and they are easier to produce. If a node shrink or any sort of hardware redesign was made to the Nintendo Switch 2, then there's the chance that it could hit around 4.5 teraflops in dock mode, as opposed to the rumored 4.0 teraflops reported some time back. Now, basically, to give context, the PS4 Pro is 4.2 teraflops and the Xbox Series S is 4.0 teraflops. So pretty much, the console will support 12 gigabytes of low power DDR5X RAM, and it could deliver better texture quality than the weakest current gen console at this point, which is the Xbox Series S. But its general performance is unlikely to top it due to a much weaker CPU. NVIDIA DLSS is likely to help the console output resolutions higher than 1080p with ease, although seeing a 4K output is likely not happening very often. And by the way, this is all from Moore's Law is Dead, which is a Silicon podcast. This is what the article is basically about, pretty much, or that's what the article is basically about. Information from his podcast. So, yeah. As far as the Nintendo Switch 2 being a bit better than Xbox Series S, now you can take it with a grain of salt, but I pretty much, believe it. I think the Nintendo Switch 2 going from Nintendo Switch, I think it's going to be like Nintendo Wii to wiiu type of, when it comes to graphical hardware capabilities. And this is the leap that I'm pretty much expecting, being, near or pretty much better based on what this article said, Series S. Not by a whole lot. Now, do I expect the Nintendo Switch 2 versions of third-party multi-platform games to be better than their PS5 and Xbox Series X counterparts? Absolutely not. No. But I expect them to be good enough in their own right. And since, the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to have a bit more RAM than, say, the Xbox Series S, which developers are still making games for that machine, then I expect, and you can take this with a huge grain of salt when it comes to the Nintendo Switch 2 capabilities, I expect, pretty much Mortals Avium, Alan Wake 2, the current gen version of NBA 2K, the version that comes out on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series consoles. I expect, Cyberpunk 2077 to come on the Nintendo Switch 2. And yes, Cyberpunk 2077 did come out on PS4 and Xbox One. And the Nintendo Switch 2 case is supposed to be, a decent amount of more powerful than those consoles. So I do expect that to come on the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point. I expect even Hellblade 2 to come out on the Nintendo Switch 2 at some point. Is it gonna be, the best looking version? Absolutely not. But it should be a decent, playable and decent looking version in its own right. So, is the Nintendo Switch 2 being at Xbox Series level, even a bit better than that? Is it enough? I think so. I do think so. I honestly think so. But that's just me. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that at Nintendo Switch 2 being at Xbox Series S level and even a bit better than that, is it enough? Or do they need to aim, up to PlayStation 5 level or Xbox Series X level? Let me know in the comment section below of this YouTube video. This is Lavon Cason signing out, and boy, the Nintendo Switch 2 is just looking more and more exciting as more news comes out. And peace and bye.